What's up, Handsome Zach here. I wanted to get right into this Halberd video and get talking about these different combos with the new Halberd. The update just hit PS4 with the Grail Knight recently, and I feel like after the Executioner Sword has been ruling and dominating the mercenary meta for so long, that the Halberd should definitely be making a comeback, and I wanted to showcase a little bit of why I think it should. So, to start with, the Halberd is an armor-piercing weapon. Its properties, and I'm going to tell you something right now, guys. These little descriptors on the bottom of these weapons, they're a little crazy, and there's all kinds of resources out there to figure out what they mean, and I'm going to tell you, sometimes it's a little deceiving, and I wouldn't go too much based off of them, but the one thing I'm looking for here is armor-piercing. For sure it is. All attacks. It's got wide sweeps on a couple attacks, and it's versatile, which means it can do a lot of cool stuff. And I'm about to show you how. So, to start off, we've got the Horde Clear. Now, this is your standard sweeping attack that you're going to want to use to deal with multiple enemies. Now, Light 1 is a sweep. And as you can see, I got through armor and to these guys. So we got Light 1 sweep. And Heavy 1 is a stab. Heavy 2 is a sweep. Now what's cool, guys, is we can go from Light 1 into Heavy 2 by holding our R2 button or whatever button you guys have for your heavy attack. So let me show you again real quick. Beautiful. Like butter. Now, it gets even cooler. Because back when I was playing Halberd before the updates, I would find myself in a position where I'd block cancel a lot to get that sweep in there. And it was just, I mean, like, for real, why would I just use the Executioner Sword? Forget about it. You know what I mean? So let me show you what's different. Is instead of having to do all that, you could do this and block cancel, start the process all over again, which I recommend as you're getting used to it, because that extra block might save you in the Horde a little bit if you're mistiming attacks, or you want to put a little bit of defense, and maybe even throw a little push in there, and then... But here's where it gets cool. Now, if you go through and you read the patch notes for the PS4, you're going to see that they said this attack is chainable. Now, chainable has a unique meaning to Vermintide, which means that I can do something like this. Yeah, I messed up at the end there. But yes, I can keep doing it so long as I get the attack right. So, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. And just make a blender out of it. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Now, that's the very first thing we're going to talk about when we talk about this weapon, because, as we all know, the Mercenary's a Horde Clear style class from Melee. He's got a lot of really cool support options, but mostly his shtick is cleaving, which, Horde Clear. And this, oh, God, went a little rogue there. Sorry. This, as a tool, is invaluable to have. A nice chaining attack where you can control it and do it really well. We will be presenting the application of the Horde Clear combo in a few clips right about now. The next segment we're going to talk about is the push attack. The push attack for this weapon is absolutely fantastic, and for those of you who don't know, when you push with any weapon, you can hit R2 to follow through with a unique attack based off the push in the weapon. Now, what makes this such a formidable weapon for single target fighting is this push attack, for real. Guys, like, it's been incredible since even before the patch, and let me show you why. First of all, this attack can break wooden shields, which is huge. I'm going to showcase that property in a few of the examples, just like I did with the other one. But look at this single target damage, guys. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push attack. Oh, goodness gracious. What you're going to want to do is push attack and light attack twice. Push attack, light attack, light attack. Push attack, light attack, light attack. Push attack, light attack, light attack. And look. And that is absolutely devastating because there's a very good chance you're going to headshot with it, and headshots do much more damage. And because you can chain it, like, you can just keep on going, especially if you've got like a handmaiden in your group, and that could pop up once in a while, and you're getting that stamina back fast, and you're good stamina recovery, you can just sit there and chop a dude's head all day. And I'm going to show it absolutely melts Chaos Warriors. Melts them. It definitely deals the damage. I have a gutter runner example where I pushed one away and just went straight into that chop while I had him on the ropes, and that was extremely helpful. So yes, guys, this is going to be one of your main single target abilities. Goodness, it's so silly, but it's so simple and fantastic. Look at that. And we're going to show that here in the next set of clips.
Well, they're on the attack. Got the armor.
Alright, lastly, what this weapon brings to the table is its heavy attacks. Now, when we talk about the heavy attacks with this, we know that the first heavy attack is that headshot right there. And the second one is the one we use in the chain for the horde sweeping. So, whoop, boop. Now, heavy one chains into light 2. Do you see how I did that? So, light 1, light 2 is a stab. Heavy 1, heavy 2, light 2. Heavy 1, light 2. And the really good thing about this combo is it keeps you at a good distance away from the enemy, and you're really taking advantage of the pole part of the pole arm. Now, the other really cool thing is it's very forgiving. So it will chain just like our Horde Clear combo, and let me show you how. So we're going to go heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. You see how I did that? But you could just go heavy, light, smack, smack. And just keep on chaining from there. Keep on looping it. There really is no wrong way to eat that Reese's, guys. But you can reliably do damage from a safe distance to a single target. And I shouldn't even say single target because this attack will absolutely cleave, like you just saw right there. So you absolutely can bring up pace strikes with this. It's not quite as common as just doing this real quick. This real quick and bring up pace strikes. But it's still very possible. And I'm going to showcase that with a few good distance away kills and the combo. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, like, I'm going to show you guys how I cheese the distance part of it, and also put that combo to good use against single target enemies and maybe even a couple groups in these next set of clips.
Southlander, you're next.
Oh, sword burning, is it? Stop! That's prowling, don't get caught. Strangling.
And finally, for the Halberd, we are going to talk about a couple things. I don't have it on mine, but I highly recommend you get it, would be attack speed and block cost reduction for sure with Swift Slaying. Swift Slaying is going to be the king with this weapon. It's going to make your Horde Clear faster. It's going to make your little combo faster, everything faster, and that's just going to be better for this weapon. And you're going to find playing most of the time people are going to recommend Swift Slaying anyway, but with this weapon, it absolutely holds true. You can run what you want, but if I wasn't running Swift Slaying on this, then I would probably maybe consider just Swift Slaying. I would probably just say Swift Slaying, maybe actually Resourceful Combatant to help bring that ult online a little faster, but truthfully, I'm not sure if the ult is offline long enough with that 20% reduction on the cooldown anyway, for me to have to worry about that. I think I'd rather just take the 20% attacks, the 20% attack speed for 5 seconds. I think I'd rather have that. And that is my Halberd video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I tried to keep it concise. I know I probably got a little incoherent here and there, but I'm working on it, and it's all just going to help make better videos later on. Please enjoy.